welcome. Stormy Sensei here. I think we're live. We are indeed. Let's see what this quality looks like. We're still in the middle of trying out our new computer. So quality may be a little variable. Yeah, there's like one kid, one decent boy. You hardly hear me? That makes sense. Let me see if I can fix that. Well, also, I think that it has to do with whether I'm facing the microphone or not. Alright. Are you able to hear me better now? In fact, let me just set up these headphones real quick so I can hear myself. Alright, those are plugged in. Alright, is that better? Am I able to be heard now? And I will just be testing it anyway myself. Let's see if this works. There we go. There we go. I can hear myself through the headphones at least. Oh, even more volume? Let's see. There. Test, test, hello. Oh, that's even louder. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I got a new laptop over the weekend, and still figuring out like how the stream settings work from both of those. Or not both of those, but the difference between my old setup and my new setup. Alright, so what we're going to do today, I'm going to play with Lucina, and we're going to play on limited rule set, password and everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on like one particular thing. You want to play today? Nice. Do I use OBS? I used OBS over the weekend for the first time, and it was fine. I'm using Elgato right now. But I'll probably use OBS probably this weekend again. So like I know what settings I need to use for Elgato, so like I won't ever get confused, or like the stream will always. If I switch to OBS, then I would need to like do a couple of test streams where I just like keep shutting down and starting back up with different settings until I get it right. One in 131/147. Alright, so now that I have this new laptop, by the way, this is where I was going with this. So I have this new laptop, and it's a lot better than the MacBook that I was using before. In particular, I now have video editing software that, so I can like start making YouTube videos as like an uploader instead of just a live streamer. The first thing that I want to do is make a playlist on like being better at Smash in general. So today's focus is going to be on saving your jump. So I'll do, oops. The reason why I use Lucina is because typically my characters have multiple jumps. And so I usually break my own rules often. Like I do double jump out of hit stun. Hopefully my Lucina is actually good enough to still win while also trying to teach you guys something. Or it's not that I'll be teaching you guys something, it'll be I'll play enough matches and upload some results, like highlights basically, to show like why. Oh, that's a much shorter sword than I thought. Not really. Lucina is actually the best character that I have that actually only has 2 jumps, I think. Every other character that I have has more than 2 jumps. So the idea is, there are a couple of like techniques that that I want to go over. So the first one is the simplest, which is saving your jump. That's, you know, you guys, if you watch my stuff before, you know that I'm always talking about saving your jump. Ooh, that's a lot more lag than I thought. The next thing I want to talk about is holding away from your opponent. So typically when I'm fighting against people, they only hold towards your opponent. So if I just like stand there, then they can basically keep on getting hit by me while I'm just standing there, punish them over and over. But if they just like held away, like that for example, then they wouldn't get comboed. The only problem is like I need to have like examples of bad technique. Oh, nice. Down smash into up B. Did they hit you with the down smash before they did up B? Hey there, Kirby fan. And welcome to the stream, Lucas Tyson. I do play DDD. I will not be playing DDD tonight, but DDD is my main. My interest in buying Sonic Team Racing. I heard good things about it so far, so we'll see, but probably not, I don't think. Like if there's a demo, I'll play the demo for sure. Hey there, Cloud Echo. Welcome to another stream. But yeah, generally, so where I want to kind of take the channel from here on out is like, in addition to me streaming Smash stuff, like streaming viewer battles and stuff like that, And in addition to me playing like my single player games that I like playing, my other Smash content that I want to have, I want to like do kind of educational stuff, because one of the things that I really hate about playing people is when they like complain about a mechanic because they're doing something wrong. Like when people complain about the buffer system, or like they say, oh, I pressed this button when they didn't press that button, or I swear I shielded that, things like that. So I have like a couple of topics that I already have in mind. So like it'll start with save your double jump. The next one will be hold away from your opponent. And then probably the one after that is going to be Hurtbox extension, or like Hurtbox shuffling, I guess, is the, I want to do both actually. So one good example of that would be, dead. One good example of that would be Sonic Sports Smash actually, and Mario Sports Smash, and actually Yoshi Sports Smash as well, where they kind of lean their body all the way back. So like if you go in for an attack and you think they're going to be there, and they just kind of wind their whole body away. And then instead of you hitting them, you just get smacked in the face by their charged attack. And as I mentioned before, one of the issues about me trying to get this footage from the viewers is, currently my viewers are too good for me to get bad examples of this happening. How in the Senora King K rules down smash? Yeah, that's actually a good one. Mashing is actually really important, I think. I can actually probably get good footage of that because I play Kirby. And if I just go for like inhale off stage, then that's a good one to go over. I mean, the Beefy Smash already did one of those, but I feel like there's some amount of my audience that like isn't enough into competitive Smash. Like they like playing the game, but they aren't into the content creators for like competitive stuff. Jump? Nope. See? He saved the jump. I can't get any footage here. And then eventually I want to get to like character specific stuff, like using Mario's Flood, or like using Shield Breaker, Ganondorf's Flame Choke, Kirby's Inhale. That was a really bad idea to use side B there. I thought it was going to help me recover, but actually it just killed me. Punishing air dodges, like I can almost step all day. Nice parry. Very nice parry. Maybe that's something else that I should go over. Like characters that like to do projectile into grab, like Mario, Pichu. Oh, he had time for that. You make you should talk about DDD because I know DDD how to angle Gordos. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea as well. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense for me to do DDD since that is my main. I know the most about that character. The only problem with my DDD is that it's all self-taught. Like I've never really watched DDD tech videos or like the only time I ever discovered DDD tech from other people is from watching Twitter. I could have made that if I air dodged immediately. I could have air dodged in and then lived. I'm not used to not having a good recovery actually. Which is why I'm actually playing as Lucina here. To force myself to have the same bad recovery that most of my opponents have. Wow. Nair was good. Nair is really good. Hairbox shuffling. I'm gonna save this replay just because that's like a good example of that. I'm dead. Well, thanks for saving me.
I won.
Hey there, Delicious Falcon. Too late for me to play, but I would love to fight Lucina. Yeah, Lucina's gonna be a kind of a rare pick. You know you died there because I held away from you, right? Like if I had kept on going towards the stage, then you would have spiked me there. And when I saw you go off stage, I held away. So you didn't hit the sweet spot there. Alright, you gotta learn to hold away from the opponent. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's like a 370%. Oh, I should have saved that one. It's okay. I have like all the stuff recorded. It'll just be in lower quality if I don't save it from the Switch. Really? I don't reach that? I should do smash out a shield, actually. That's a good idea. Wait for the air dodge, that's a good idea. Nice spot dodge. Darn. Wanted to hit him with the back air. I don't think it would have killed anyway. If I had been facing the right way, I could have gotten the same thing as first stock. Crossing up shield. There's just like so much to think about in Smash. Like one thing that I definitely want to do at some point is Yomi levels. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but like it's just this like concept of like reading your opponent. It's, you know, it's pseudo-Japanese Yomi levels. So the idea is like if I keep on shielding, then you know if the opponent like let me try to think of something actually. So, okay, so you guys know Ike, right? He's known for his nairs and stuff. So he's like hopping around using his neutral air this whole time, really fast. Like, I would use Ike, but I actually have no idea how to use Ike at all. So it would be really terrible if I tried. But so Ike's using these nairs, and you think there's no way in, so you're just sitting there and shield. So Ike just keeps on nairing because eventually he's going to shield poke and he'll be able to get an up air. But instead of doing that, you could, while he's nairing, when he jumps up the second time, or the third time, or whatever, however many times he does it in a row, you could attack him out of it. That's okay. He meant to drop from ledge and then jump back up. Oh, I could have shield broken there. Oh no. Pineapple. Yeah, I was trying to explain. Oh yeah, I was trying to explain, but then I didn't actually finish explaining it. So yellow levels are like when basically rock, paper, scissors. That's actually the easiest way to explain it. So let's say that you know that your opponent is going to go for rock and you're playing rock, paper, scissors. Well, obviously the answer would be to go for paper every time, right? Now, what if after like 15 times beating your opponent's rock with paper, they said, okay, well, now 15 times in a row my opponent has gone for paper. Let's start using scissors. So then, you know, you've won 15 with paper, and then you lost one with paper, right? So like, what are you gonna do next? Like, you could say, well, I just lost with paper. But what if your opponent like suspects that? This is why this has to be a video instead of like a thing that I commentate while I actually do videos. Yeah, they're both father. They're watching me fix their animes. I'm watching Princess Tutu right now. We're rewatching Princess Tutu. And I'm also watching season 2 of One Punch Man. And I'm also watching Little Witch Academia and Boruto. Oh, I knew it, but I couldn't get it out in time. Oh, that beats get up attack. Now I know. Nice. Wish I had teched that. Although I wouldn't have killed him if I had teched it. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't get down smashed there. too low. No, I don't think that you can skewer punish shield breaker because I think that it comes up faster, or not. I think that the end lag isn't high enough for that to work. I actually have viewers over on Twitch. If you guys want, you guys can join the arena. We have space. You just need to like come over to the YouTube side so you can get the ID and password. I think Bobfather likes Piranha Plant. Yeah, he does. One of his main characters. Not sure who would be final main. Probably Yoshi. In terms of like play percentage, it's probably Plant, followed by Game & Watch. Nice super armor. Yeah, that's another thing that I want to kind of cover, like things to watch out for random matchups. 'Cause, like, I feel like that's always been what I've been best at in Smash, is like actually learning matchups and knowing like what crazy options different characters like to go for. So if you guys know, there's this Super Smash Bros. Melee player called Mewtwo King. He also plays Smash Ultimate, and he played Smash 4. But he's mostly known for his Melee and Brawl years. And like the way that he learned basically how to play at a top level was he just played like thousands and thousands of games against people, and then he basically figured out like, okay, 90% of the time this character is going to do this in this situation, and so he always does the thing that beats that one option. Or like if he knows a couple of different options, basically he does something that covers as many of those as possible. And I think that, didn't know he was going to land on the ledge there. I think that's a pretty good way to play the game. Of course, the issue with that is when he plays against like unorthodox players, then he struggles because he's covering some random, or he's covering the very obvious thing that people will do, but you know, they're doing something else that beats that. Again, youngling levels. Ooh, nice, but it's Piranha Plant. So you do have to like adjust to your particular fighter, but if you're fighting a random person in a tournament, you've never seen them before, you've never heard of them, and you see that they use, you know, Sonic, then you probably are better off just like waiting for an air dodge after every FB onto ledge. You know, stuff like that. Hey there, V-Squia. Welcome to more Smash Ultimate. air dodging back to the ledge is a very good way to conserve your double jump. If you get hit out of your air dodge, directional air dodge especially, then you get it back, and you still have your double jump. Oh, you know what I should do? I should use the replays section in online, because usually the people's GSP is kind of low, and I think that would be probably a more reliable way of getting footage of bad gameplay. But I'm gonna be honest, you guys are playing really good tonight. And like, I came here looking for people wasting their double jumps too early, and I'm not seeing very much of that. Well, okay, about using replays though, if I'm watching a match between two bad people, and I see them waste their double jump, then like, I don't know if the other person is going to actually punish them wasting their double jump. Another reason why I use Lucina for this particular match is if I fought, like, one thing that I like to do with Lucina against someone that likes to double jump out of hit stun is do back throw at the ledge and then immediately jump, do a back air, because back throw has so little hit lag that, or not hit lag, but it has so little hit stun that, people are able to jump really quickly out of it, but not quickly enough to avoid getting hit by the back air. And so now they're just like off stage without a double jump. Characters that I have used in viewer battles include Villager, Isabel, Meta Knight, Jigglypuff. No, I haven't used Jigglypuff in viewer battles yet. Villager, Isabel, Meta Knight, Kirby, DDD, and Wario. Those are the 6 characters that I've done viewer battles for. This is the first time we're doing Lucina. Usually, if it's viewer battles, almost most of the streams, though, are going to be Kirby viewer battles, followed by DDD, and then Meta Knight. Although Villager is very rapidly catching up to the number of Meta Knight streams. Also, if there's someone that's like in the arena that I keep on losing to with the character that I was supposed to be playing as, sometimes I'll switch to a different character. Like, for example, when I was playing in the Wario stream, I couldn't beat the Wii Fit trainer, Nick, that came in the arena, and I had to switch to DDD eventually. Watch too late. Yeah, another thing to bring up about shielding is that your shield doesn't protect you from the second or from the very moment you press the shield button. It actually takes a certain amount of time for your shield to actually activate and like stop you from getting hurt. And also, you can't shield out of initial dash. I think, yeah, probably the first video that I want to do is going to be a vocabulary game. or not game, but a vocabulary video. Because like, I know what a lot of these things mean because I've watched a lot of content. And you guys could just watch Core Gaming. Core Gaming has a video called Why Button Mashing Doesn't Work. And that just actually basically will be what my video is, except it'll only be using Smash characters. But I'm going to cover basically like hit stun, hit lag, shield stun, shield drop animation, up smash out of shield, startup frames, end lag, and a couple of other things that I don't actually know the name for, but I know what they mean. So for example, what the patch notes call it is reduce the amount of time that the ledge can be grabbed after the animation is over. So there's a thing in all Smash moves where after you use them, even though you can jump again, technically the move isn't over yet. And so you can't actually grab the ledge after a certain amount of time of using it. The biggest example of this was Sheik in Smash 4. After you used her forward air, there was like a whole second before she could grab the ledge. There's a whole Beefy Smash dude's video about it, but once again, like, not enough people know about these types of things, and so then they complain about game mechanics, where if they just learn the game mechanics, then they wouldn't have to complain about it, they would just know it, and then they'd be better for it. So I'm gonna have like a whole series of this sort of stuff. It's gonna take a while. I think that I'll probably well, I'm at Smash the Splash this weekend, so it'll probably be like next weekend. Oops, I was facing the wrong way. Oh, really? Hurt box shuffling? Bad DI on my part. Oh, I didn't get a letter rip in time. Nice. Nice meaty forward air. Should wait a little longer. Alley. I know the spacing for that. That was definitely gonna get killed. Do I have my double jump? I do. That was a bad time to test whether I had my double jump though. GG kid. It's the first time you're bringing out the Ganondorf, I feel like. It's pretty good. Probably want to angle that downward. One thing I might... Actually, that just gave me an idea. That little interaction just then. I think that I might want to do like a... was better in Smash 4 type of series. See a Cloud Echo? Like, mostly when it comes to like shield grabbing and just like dash grabbing and just grabbing in general. Because that's kind of like the biggest thing for people that played Smash 4. Ooh, right on the tip. Need to angle those downwards. Ooh. Probably could have used down B to stall your recovery, or use side B to stall your recovery. But either way, Pikachu really didn't need to die there. Even though that up B angle was difficult to hit. Oh, jab lock. Oh. He wasn't ready for it. I think we're looking at, still saved his jump. Good job, kid. Gotta get 5 forward smash. Ooh. Gotta get 5 forward smash. I mean, you've got a projectile, so really shouldn't even be in that situation to begin with. And also Pikachu can technically just like freely go out there now that Ganondorf is on his last stop. Because if Ganondorf goes for the side B, then he kills himself first. Oh, dead. Oh. Nice comeback. Yeah, the problem there was started to become like afraid of Ganondorf. Like, it's okay, I guess, to be afraid of Ganondorf. It's actually never okay to be afraid of Ganondorf. That's actually when he's gonna kill you, is when you're afraid and like of being super cautious. But like, if Ganondorf is going to charge a smash, like a forward smash, and you have projectile, then, or you could do even better than that. If he's standing far away from you charging a forward smash, you could charge side B, and then as soon as the sword animation is over, you can let go, and then Ganondorf has died for doing that move. But instead, you kind of sit and wait for the sword to be over, and you say, well, I'm not even going to get even close to that, because I don't want to die. But in reality, you're at like 30%. Actually, there are specific examples in that last match where Pikachu was less than 30% and Ganondorf was charging a forward smash. No way that would actually kill at 20%, even at max range. As you can see, it didn't kill Piranha Plant at like or that was up smash, but you get the idea. So it wasn't going to kill anyway, but if you're overly cautious, then that gives Ganondorf more opportunities to keep on going for random forward smashes. And the more random forward smashes he goes for, the more times you get hit. Like if you think about it, if every time he goes for something crazy, you only have a 5% chance of getting hit, well, if you let him do it, 50 times, then you're definitely going to get hit by it a couple of times. Super armor, you just gotta know. The best thing you probably could have done there was actually Warlock Punch. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. Like, he's charging a forward smash in the middle of nowhere. You have the tools to outrange it. Like, you have Thunder Jolt, neutral B. You have Volt Tackle, side B. It's like, well, actually, Volt Tackle is the final smash. Skull Bash. You have Skull Bash, is side B. Or in Prawn Plant's case, you can charge your Poison Cloud or like do a down B. Ooh, Hurtbox Shuffling. Plant moves his body back a little bit for that forward smash. That particular scene, I'm gonna actually save this game, this fight. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. So like, they were running towards each other. Bobfather was expecting a rollback or something. Maybe he didn't know that Ganondorf was going to keep on running. And I have to make a video of that before the update comes out. But in that scenario, Ganondorf decided to dash attack first, and so that caused Plant to get hit instead of Ganondorf.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll eventually want to do Zelda's Nairu's Love, because that's... I don't think people are really bothered by neutral B from Zelda anymore. But maybe I'll do it. Maybe down B? Maybe I should do like a Zelda video as well at some point. That one won't be with viewers, that'll just be like a me in training room showing off some stuff. Nice up smash. B-Squeal was expecting a grab there, and that's why they jumped. But because Bobfather was actually expecting a jump, he went for up smash. If instead Bobfather had been expecting a shield to just stay in shield, then he would have gone for grab there. this is going to be tough. Good luck, Kirby fan.
3, 2, 1, go!
How are you guys feeling about the quality of the stream, by the way? You just like say in chat, like, do you think it's like worse than usual? I'm actually streaming at 720p instead of 1080, 60 frames per second. It's 720, 60 frames per second still, but like on my old setup, I was doing 1080p, 60 frames per second with no overlay. I'm thinking about switching up to doing 720p 60 frames per second, and then eventually adding in like a webcam and an overlay and things like that, like being able to see chat on the stream and things like that. If you take a look at my channel, I have 2 videos from last night where I tested out some of those different settings. This quality got pretty bad, so I don't think I'm able to do 1080p while also doing an overlay. Uh-oh. Nice. Ooh, what a terrible time to lag spike, but luckily no one died for it. That's interesting. Like if Piranha Plant just like, oh no, because they can like go at any time, but just then Piranha Plant was like going into their pot thing, and then Sonic just like pushed them off the ledge with their body by just running into them. And like, that actually puts them in a pretty precarious position, because if they've already tilted on the ground or on the side, then they actually can't hit you can't hit above them. So if you like push them off the stage in their pot form and then ran off and did like a down air or some sort of spike, that might be kind of useful. Upbeat. Upbeat. Oh, Kirby actually has the lead here. Nice. You're worried about it being tough. Ooh. There you go. So something that I know about, that I don't do myself, but it is the best way to handle that situation. What happened there is, Bafo got hit by the spring and then tried to tech, but there actually wasn't enough hits done, so we didn't tech, but instead directional air dodge. But what you can do in that situation, even though I don't do this myself, is you can press shield and up B at the same time. And when you do that, then you'll tech if you need to tech, and you'll up B if you don't need to tech.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey there, 8-bit player. Welcome to the stream. We got a newcomer here today. I guess that's what happens when you stream on a different day. I don't know how to snap a ledge. I don't know what's going on there. Feeling I was holding away from my opponent. It's too bad I was holding towards my opponent. Wait, where? How'd they get their jump pad? I didn't snap the ledge a single time. I need to figure that out. I mean, I don't really play the character, so I don't really need to figure it out, but like, if I'm going to want to play Lucina at all, let's figure it out. Maybe I was too close to the ledge. Maybe I was... Yeah, I think I might be too close to the ledge. Oh, you put in the wrong password. Yeah, I need to update the description. The actual password is 147, not 5133. There, it's updated in the description. Uh-oh, lag. That's not good. Where's that all coming from? Uh-oh. Nice escape there. Sonic is actually invincible for a portion of those up B. Attempted to up smash out his shield. Ooh, that was very scary. So what's going on here is Evan, the Pikachu, aka Beastly Boy, is expecting for Sonic to just like rush in, but every time Kirby Fan is just going to run back and forth. Sonic is actually fast enough to punish like most characters' options from even like half from mid stage, basically. He's gonna dash back and forth now, right? Oh, he just went in. Sonic's so fast. Pikachu also invincible on part of the down smash. Back to an even game here. Still has his double jump, which is why he was able to get out of that. Killed himself though. You use homing attack and you don't have an opponent close enough, then instead of going towards your opponent, you go diagonally down. If you have a really good recovery and you've got a Sonic that's trying to use homing attack against you off stage, you can actually use that to your advantage. Air dodge through. Let them kill themselves. You recover for free. No, you're playing Ganondorf before, that's right. Ooh, booster. Oh, you lost to the Prana Plant. Bob Father's Prana Plant. Oh, you gotta be careful with those jumps. Nice spacing, by the way. You hit his shield with most of those back airs, but then you backed off so you wouldn't get punished by an up smash. If you had landed next to him, then you would have died there. expecting a double jump there. Pikachu can't actually double jump that high, so there's no way the Pikachu was going to be there. Now Mario's probably going to... okay. Mario's probably going to try to like... whiff punish forward smash somewhere, yeah. Good night, Mothman. Thanks for stopping by. Completely understand it is kind of late. This is a canon matchup here. The only problem with this canon matchup is the fact that Plant actually kills Mario in one hit in the games. Oh, double jump. Luckily you're Piranha Plant. Oh, double jump. Double jump. Gonna have to do it to you. Gonna have to do it to you, Bob Father. This is gonna be the video that I save a replay of and make a video on. I appreciate you supporting the cause. Oh, I guess it's actually kind of good that in addition to double jumping, we're also getting a couple of footages of double jump aerial as well, so that you can see that, you know, it's not always bad to just double jump, but you have to have like some sort of game plan as well to go with it. So like double jump air dodge, double jump aerial attack. I was trying to double jump aerial every time. hurt box shuffle. Oh, I tried to jump. Did I at least make it off the ground? Another thing about the game, you don't jump instantly. You have 3 frames of jump squat. Yeah, I was in the process of jumping out of that. Which means that if I had shielded instead, then I would have lived there. Now this is going to be good. I'll probably save this one as well. This is a good example of always holding towards your opponent. Like every single option out of hit stun has been something hold towards the opponent. Roll towards, run towards. I just need for like that one kid to punish it a little better. He did it a couple of times. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. This is just the type of footage that I made the stream for. Ah, perfect. Even though that wasn't like a proper punish, I like that he went for it immediately, because that's like the exact type of stuff that I need to show. And I gotta convert all of these, probably today. Even player, don't worry about like skill levels. When you enter the arena, it says all skill levels welcome. The whole point is that we're all here to learn. We're all at different skill levels. None of us in particular is, amazing at the game. Like, I'll give you this tip now, and eventually you'll probably see a video on my channel to talk about this in more in depth. But in general, what you want to do is like not always hold towards your opponent. As if your opponent hits you, then it's more likely that if you try to attack them while you're in the process of getting attacked, you're just going to get attacked even more. So usually, and this isn't always the case, but usually it's actually better to hold away from your opponent. So when you get hit, you hold the joystick away from your opponent so that they don't hit you as much. I think that you'll see a lot more improvement if you try to use that. Inkling has such an amazing recovery. He can air dodge, he can roller, jump out of roller, double jump, and then his up B is one of the best in terms of vertical height in the game. There was so much ink, I couldn't even tell what was going on. Fan has a pretty solid lead right now, actually. It's a good thing the kid didn't use his double jump to get back to stage. Hey there, Melissa. Welcome to another stream. Get up attack would have beaten that. Roller would have beaten that as well. Yep. That was super out of nowhere, but I got close to beating the dominating Pac-Man and Baker's stream today. Oh, was that NP Master that you're talking about? I was actually watching the stream for a little bit before I did my own. I sure hope that Kirby fan doesn't live to, or doesn't regret that not forward smashing. Oh no, lag spike, but we're still good because Inkling. Oh no, I'm gonna save this one too, actually. Forward smash would have killed, by the way, even from center stage. Like 155, and he was buried, and then you decided to go to the other side of the stage and refill your ink. Playing with fire there. Oh, I didn't save it. Darn it. Oh no, that was such a good one to save. Oh. unorthodox. Skull bash from mid stage. Oof. Kind of fire there. If he decided to instead up smash, he'd be dead. He was expecting him to roll though. He was going to up smash him if he rolled away from him. But Curry Fan isn't afraid of that. Very nice. Drive down, neutral air, and up smash. I don't think that's true, but it is like common for people to get caught by it because drag down up tilt is true. Could also be true. I don't know. You'd have to check with the Pikachu Discord. Yeah, that's such a slow get up attack. I also probably would have gotten hit by that. Not gonna kill. Yeah, back throw will kill there. I was thinking like, will back throw still kill? Back throw doesn't seem like it's that good of a move. And it was a little stale too. Oh, bad time to lag spike. While Pikachu's trying to recover. Nice. Shield. Oh, you should have done roller. If you block shield bash, then the correct answer is probably to use roller. Then you could have gotten a forward smash. Is there anything worth saving there? I'll save it anyway, just because I've been forgetting to save stuff. Plus I have like lots of ideas for future videos, so it'll be better to just save videos in general anyway. And goes, oh no. Bringing out the Mac. I actually forgot to talk about Bob Father's little Mac. It's actually really scary offensively. Defensively, though, it's still little Mac. Although I would say probably Little Mac is probably his character that I lose to the most. Followed by Piranha Plant probably, and then Yoshi. Wait, what? I need to look at that again. Alright, so it's KO punch on the shield. And then recover is just fine. Inkling. Oh, spot dodges. Okay. Oh no! Did not mean to do that. You use neutral layer there, since it's just little Mac. Probably would have killed him. Like, you definitely would have killed him. You can tell there that Inkling was kind of just mashing side B, because as soon as he got hit out of it, he used it again immediately. Oh, can't shield KO punch. Shield grab is bad. Probably could have done forward tilt instead. Let's do one more map rotation and then call it a night for Smash. I'll probably be back with Xenoblade Chronicles after this though. Alright, everyone in the room will play at least once. I'll do sign-offs. I really didn't grab the ledge there? That's crazy. Oh, got me. I kept on going to that platform and caught on. But because I now know that he's looking for me to do that, I won't do it as much anymore. There's so much whipping here. There's probably at least something in there to record and save. It would be hilarious if Inkling lost some of their ink with that taunt. That whole time, Kirby Fan wasn't holding anything. If they had held left or right, then only 2 of those up tilts would have hit. I'm also going to save this one, but I need to actually remember to do that. Don't do regular get up. Okay, good. Let's see, the Pokemon Conference? I did not. But I did hear that what's going on this week. I'm hoping that they're going to give all the information for Sword and Shield coming up. You want to give us the rundown, Big Chungus, on what they had at the Pokemon conference? If I had to guess, it was here's some stats about Pokemon Go. Here's some stats about Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. Here's the development progress on Sword and Shield. And Detective Pikachu probably would be somewhere in there as well. Probably some talk about the anime as well. Need to save this replay. Please remember to do that. I'm definitely getting Sword. I don't know which one I'm getting yet. I need to look at the legendaries that come with in the box. If both games can get both, then I'd probably go for Shield. I also feel like I'm one of the few people that is going to get Score Bunny. I think Score Bunny was definitely the coolest of the other three, or the three designs. And I think Fire Rabbit would be really awesome as a starter. Don't think Hail Punch would kill yet. Okay. It was going to kill like really soon though. It kills at like super early percents. Oh, spot dodge too early. You don't think, well, they're gonna live to fan expectations? I mean, what are the fans expecting? The Pokemon in general hasn't really changed much in terms of like core gameplay ever? I mean, unless you count Let's Go, that's like probably the biggest change to any of his gameplay, but people didn't even like that. Nope. Air dodge, didn't matter. Inkling. I just want Pokemon to be like the series X, Y, and Z of like little fought anime style battles. Oh, well. If you want that, you could always get Pokken Tournament. That's a Pokemon game where they fight like a bunch of fighters. They're never gonna have the real anime style battles though. I wouldn't say never. They could have it. Maybe like as a spin-off game. Because they already have like roguelike mystery dungeon type games. He definitely tried to land behind him and into KO Punch. And Pokemon's dead. I mean, it still has the gameplay that you're looking for. Nothing wrong with playing a dead game. Like, people still play the original red, blue, yellow. Side B. Alright, GG's everyone in the room. It's been real fun. We got some good footage. We'll still need more. I need to figure out like what I'm gonna do for what I want to show off. But you know, we got the video editing stuff. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna take a break for now. And I think we still have time to put in some Xenoblade Chronicles before the end of the night. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. Don't forget to sub and follow and all that. Goodbye.